I have a fancy hotel room. What's up, socials? Happy Sexy Wednesday. Today I want to talk about a new update in the YouTube universe announced at VidCon last week. The subject of monetization on YouTube is a very popular topic, especially when it comes to how creators are doing well or not very well based on what YouTube and Google have decided they are allowed to do with the monetization efforts on the platform. What we're used to is the ad space you're allowed to have in your YouTube videos, around your YouTube videos, basically on your channel altogether, and that is a 45-55 split with YouTube, and creators can really only make any really good money on that when they're getting into the hundreds of thousands to millions of views. So if you're smart, you're not relying on YouTube and Google to monetize all of your video efforts, and we talked about that a couple weeks ago, so hopefully you saw that video. But the announcement from YouTube last week is basically a little bit of an olive branch in terms of letting creators make a little bit more money directly on the platform. I feel like this is something that a lot of people want, because when they think of monetizing their content, they can't quite wrap their minds around all of the different ways to do it. They just kind of want the opportunity to see it very simply happen on their YouTube channel just by creating content. So ads does that for you, but so does this new offering, which is basically a tip jar. We've seen this a lot on websites where you put a little icon and there's like a PayPal button and it says, hey, buy me a coffee if you like my stuff. No pressure, but you can do that. I actually see that even more with WordPress plugins. If it's a free plugin, but you really appreciate it and you use it all the time and you're in the back end of WordPress and you're trying to make changes to it, there's a little button a lot of times that says, hey, you enjoying this service? Buy us a coffee. And when you think about it, on my channel, I have about 14,000 subscribers. If everybody decided, oh, you know, maybe I'll give her $1 for all the great stuff that she's done, it's all I can afford, but she's really helped me and I feel compelled to do that, that's $14,000. It's a really great opportunity for you to monetize in a new way on your YouTube channel. You have to opt into it. You don't necessarily get it by default. It's completely up to you. And then it's up to you how to promote it. I actually heard a lot of activity at VidCon where creators were open to the idea of having it because it's not necessarily something they wanted to make a habit of doing, like going to a Patreon and running a whole campaign and saying, hey, say you're gonna pay me a certain amount of money per month and that would really help me. It's more something that they're open to and probably won't mention it at all. It's just there if you feel compelled to do it. Because let's get real, creators spend a lot of time on their content and they're not gonna be mad if anybody wants to give them money for it. So I'm really curious to hear what you guys think about this tip jar feature. Are you gonna use it for your channel? Do you think it would really help you? Do you think it would just kind of distract your audience from what the greater goal is? Because that's pretty much how I feel about it. But tell me what you think in the comments and I would love to chat with you about it down there. That's all for today's socials. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it as always. I am in San Diego right now, visiting some friends and going to social media day events, so I wanted to record in my gorgeous hotel room. Actually, I thought the lighting was gonna be a little bit better, but it's kind of overcast today. But I literally have windows like all around me. It's kind of amazing. But yeah, I am going home for the July 4th holiday tomorrow, so I'm excited to get back there and make regular videos for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Tweet with me at Schmittastic and at SavvySexySocial, and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow.